Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. Yesterday, February 2nd, the 33rd day of the year, The People vs. OJ Simpson, an FX TV show, debuted. And it debuted on the 33rd day of the year for a very specific reason. Since 2013, I've been writing about this. I have videos from 2014 about this. The OJ Simpson trial was a racially divisive, made for TV event, a piece of propaganda centered around the number 33, the Freemason and Zionist number of obsession. In this video, I am going to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that the OJ Simpson trial was a contrived narrative. I'm also going to blow your mind with a few facts, such as why Cuba Gooding Jr. was chosen to play the role of OJ Simpson for the TV show. What I'm about to reveal to you, the only reason it's possible is because the Masons and Zionists have been controlling the show. They have scripted our future. An agenda is being executed against us. These people rule over us, and they keep us fighting amongst ourselves over nonsense by feeding us constant propaganda and psychological manipulation, which is exactly what the O.J. Simpson trial was. Even as a 7th grader in middle school, I was punished by a teacher for speaking favorably about O.J. Simpson. I'll never forget it. So, with that said, let's get into it. The People vs. O.J. Simpson. The name of the show has gematria of 93, just like propaganda. And this is a number coded on black men throughout history, including Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, and Orenthal James Simpson himself. The name Orenthal James Simpson has gematria of 84, like United States of America, as well as 93, as well as 111, all special numbers in numerology. And please notice that the name Simpson has gematria of 33, just like yesterday's show debuted on the 33rd day of the year. Whole lot more 33 in this, just wait. Orenthal, also an interesting name, a name with 39 gematria. Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr., both dead at age 39, the reflection of 93. Both dead on dates with 44 numerology, the kill number. Talk about 44 in just a minute. Notice that Simpson in simple English gematria is a match with Zionism and Masonry. No coincidence there. It's the Freemasons and Zionists who do this to us. They got Cuba Gooding Jr. playing the part of OJ. So get this. Race War has gematria of 33. The date of the OJ murder scene, June 13th, 1994. A date with 33 numerology. It's also a date with 113 numerology. 113 is the number that represents Scottish, as in Scottish Rite Freemasonry, that has the ranging degrees of 31, 32, 33. Add those together, it sums to 96, like the gematria of the word Freemason. The address of the murder, 875 South Bundy Drive, has numerology connection of 74. South Bundy Drive alone has gematria of 44. 74 and 44, special numbers. Masonic equals 74. Jewish equals 74. Freemasons are essentially proxy Jews. 44 is the kill number, so often found around murder. Malcolm X died on a date with a life lesson number of 44. His assassin had 44 name gematria and got 44 years in prison. Martin Luther King Jr. died on 4/4, April 4th. No coincidence. The lawyers that OJ had, the most famous ones, Robert Kardashian, named gematria of 74. Johnny Cochran, named gematria of 74. Robert Shapiro, named gematria of 74. All Masonic, numbers often coded on these Masonic actor agents that go before us. And notice the name Robert has gematria of 33, a very common name among Masonic men. The two murdered, Ron Goldman and Nicole Simpson. Ron Goldman has gematria of 113, just like Scottish, just like the numerology that syncs up with the date of the murder scene. Notice also that Ron equals 47, Goldman 66. Think about how OJ was a football player. The first Super Bowl in the 47th season of the league, the year 66. And OJ's originally from San Francisco, who's hosting the Super Bowl this year. This show comes out just days before Super Bowl 50 with all this race war coding on it. And if you don't think that the Super Bowl is about race between white Broncos and Black Panthers, go and watch my videos from October and November where I said that would likely be the Super Bowl because of all the race war programming. And then during the playoffs, I was pointing out how they were advertising this white Bronco, OJ Simpson new show for the 33rd day of the year. Nicole Simpson, NS, those initials, 14 plus 19, 33. Of course, Simpson equals 33. Nicole also equals 58, like Freemasonry. The O.J. Simpson trial, it ended October 2nd, 1995. On that day, I was made to stand outside in my homeroom for speaking happily that O.J. Simpson got off. You know, I understand that I live in a nation where black people are suppressed. I grew up in a black community. I know how black people get the short end of the stick in the legal system. And, you know, I was happy for OJ that day. For that, I was punished. I had to stand outside for 2 hours. The teacher who sent me there was named Mrs. Nice, if you can believe it. Anything but nice. Anyhow, this is where it gets creepy. The date that he got off, numerology of 126. Now, Cuba Gooding Jr. himself has named gematria of 126. He's playing the part in the show. He was also in a football-related movie, Jerry Maguire, where he won the Academy on March 24th. He won the Academy 1 month and 26 days after the Super Bowl that was played January 26th, another 126. And March 24th is the day of the year, it's the 83rd day of the year. The word football has a gematria of 83. He won an award for playing a football part in this movie. Notice it's also a span of 57 days, 57 championship, Super Bowl, all having this same gematria. Recognize the relationship. OJ was a football player and an actor. Cuba Gooding Jr., an actor who played the part of a football player. In that film, he plays the character Rod Tidwell. He wears the number 85. Look at what Tidwell equals in gematria, 85. National Football League equals 85. He plays for the Arizona Cardinals in this movie, who are originally from Chicago. The Chicago Cardinals, the birth of the NFL in 1920. Anyhow, Rod Tidwell also equals 122, like San Francisco, where OJ's from, where the Super Bowl's hosted this year. And tonight, it's Wednesday, February 3rd, ESPN's 30 for 30, their brand new one's about the 85 Chicago Bears, something I've been talking about for a long time. Chicago equals 46. This is the 46th Super Bowl of the modern era this year. Super Bowl 50, the 46th of the modern era, the birthplace Chicago, all this Chicago coding. My work is proven beyond a shadow of a doubt. You cannot dismiss my work. As time rolls on, my work becomes more and more proven. Moving on. OJ. The trial lasted from the murder date to the end of the trial exactly 68 weeks. OJ is now currently 68 years old, born in 47. He's born on 7/9. The word murder equals 79. This was a murder trial. Think about it. All of these attributes of O.J. Simpson is why he was picked to play the part in this hoax. Plus, he was already an actor. Ever since that trial, you know, people have said, oh, he got off. And then look what happened. Years later, he gets busted for some ridiculous story and gets up to 33 years in prison, of course. The judge who gave him that sentence was Judge Glass, named gematria of 33. His attorney was Galanter, gematria of 33. Judge Glass, the big way, also 105, like Simpson, like Masonry, like Zionism. These are all actor agents who sell us out. As for the white Bronco chase, think about the black man and the white Bronco. This year, the Black Panthers, the white Broncos. Black Panthers established by Huey P. Newton. The Carolina Panthers led by Cam Newton. No coincidence. The Zionists control sports. They have Manchurian athletes. They got Manchurian actors. They got Manchurian politicians. We are living in a mad world and we know it. But we need to recognize what is being done. So anyhow, that white Bronco chase was June 17th, 1994. That day I was helping my mom clean houses. I'll never forget it. It was big news from the beginning. Rodney King died on this date in history, June 17th. Notice he was born April 2nd. Rodney King was beat March 3rd by the LAPD. LAPD 33, Police 33, beat on 3-3. Rodney King equals 59, Negro equals 59, Slave equals 59, Blues equals 59. He died at age 47, supposedly. Also born on 4-2. 42 and 59 are the numbers stamped on black Americans. Look at the most hateful word. Gematria 42 with a double 5-9 coding inside. In the OJ trial, Mark Fuhrman went on the stand accused of saying the word nigger 42 times. The gematria of the word, no coincidence. From Jackie Robinson to many more, that number's been stamped. This past year, June 17th, 2015, shooting in Charleston blamed on a white kid. It happened on Calhoun Street, gematria of 74. The shooter was Dylan Stormroof, a ridiculous name, 74. He shot up Bible study class, gematria 47. The woman who caught him on Interstate 74 was named Debbie Dills, named gematria 47. The numbers of the Masonic Zionist agents. Dylan Stormroof, a 33 count indictment. Yeah, I'm sure. So this is what's going on, Truth Seeker. With regards to all that 93 coding, Martin Luther King Jr. gave his final speech on the 93rd day of the year, April 3rd, the same day Dylan Stormroof supposedly born on. He gave it at 930 Mason Temple, 93. Look at their phone number, 947-9300. The Masons, they control news, church, so much in this world. We are living under a Masonic order. These people like ruling over us, deceiving us, keeping their hidden information from us. Please see my videos on Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr. There's so much more to the story, but this is what's going on. This is why that show came out yesterday. This is why Cuba Gooding Jr. is playing the part. I hope Cuba himself sees this and shares my work. I'd like to see somebody, be about something more than themselves and speaking truth to power and helping bring this mad system to an end. Until next time.